Good afternoon, everybody. This is once again Ted the Speed Learner, and I am here to declare the winner of the video response wars this week, which happens to be Crazy Josh Cravey. And that is because you uploaded a video entitled Flappy Bird Review, the Crazy Video Game Nerd. I do not own a smartphone. However, a couple of years ago, I did actually buy a tablet to take with me on my Looking for Lincoln Heritage Coalition adventures, and it became quite handy. I don't have a whole lot of apps on it. Matter of fact, I hardly have any at all. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, until you put out this video, I had never even heard of Flappy Birds. Now, I had heard of Angry Birds, obviously, because I work in retail, and they've actually made real-life toys out of the Angry Birds, and we have them in our stores, so I was able to see the Angry Birds and know what they were. Same thing with Minecraft, until they actually put the toys on our shelves. See what I mean? But when it came to Flappy Birds, this is the first I've ever heard of it. Personally, just looking at the video game footage that you offered, to me, Flappy Birds would be rather boring. Why is that? Well, when I was a kid, I used to play a lot of video games, and one of my personal favorites was this one right here. Okay? And yes, I've played Mario, yes, I have played Zelda and Mega Man, but these games, the reason I played them was not for points, but for power-ups. I see no power-ups in this game whatsoever. And to sit there and see just the one little button being pushed on a regular basis, that would be pretty boring to me. So I don't care if at the end of the game Mario pops up and throws 1,000 coins at the bird. I probably would never play that game, and I'm sure there are people out there that would agree with me on this. It's just boring. But then again, I said kind of the same thing about Candy Crush, and look how popular that became. So I'm sitting here going, okay, probably they'll relaunch the game. Now here's another thing that really took me by surprise, that somebody would get so miffed with this particular game that they would put their relatives' lives in peril because they played this game. That took me by surprise. Let me tell you people something. It's wonderful to have apps on your smartphones and on your tablets, but keep this in mind. It's no different than having a bottle in your hand. It will not solve your problems. It will give you something to do. It'll delay your problems, but it will never stop them. The next morning, you're going to wake up and you're going to have the same problems as you did the day before, only they may be a whole lot worse. So these problems you have in your life are not going to go away because you have a new app or because you have a bottle in your hand. Not going to go away. Might get worse, but not going to go away. So for those of you who are addicted to Flappy Birds, I don't know what to tell you, except I wouldn't be addicted to Flappy Birds. Anyway, that's how I personally feel. I just don't have anything else really to say on this, but I did want to congratulate Crazy Josh Cravey on such a great game review. You did a great job. Congratulations on winning the video response wars this week. Thank you for participating, and thank you for telling us about all this. People like us need to know this kind of stuff. And I hope to see you guys next week. I will tell you more in a future video, so stay tuned.